Welcome to English Speaking Corner. This is your quiet space to practice English, to listen, to repeat, and to build the confidence to speak in the real world. Today, we are going to solve a very common problem. It is a problem that many learners face, even when they know a lot of vocabulary. Have you ever been in a conversation where the other person asks you a question, you answer it correctly, but then the conversation just stops? It feels awkward. There is a silence. You wonder if you said something wrong. You might feel like your English is not good enough, or that you are boring the other person. But usually, the problem is not your grammar. The problem is not your vocabulary. The problem is that your answer was too short. In this episode, we are going to fix this. We are going to learn a simple, powerful technique called the +1 technique. It will help you move from short, robotic answers to natural, flowing conversations. We will look at examples, we will practice together, and by the end of this lesson, you will know exactly how to keep a chat going without stress. Before we begin, find a comfortable place. Put on your headphones. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Let's prepare our minds to speak English calmly and confidently. If you are ready, let's begin with a little story to show you what I mean. Imagine you are at a coffee shop. You meet a friend, or perhaps a colleague from work. Let's call him Mark. I will play the part of Sarah. Listen to this first conversation. Listen to how short the answers are.
Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. How are you doing?
I am fine.
That is good. Do you come to this cafe often?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is the coffee good here?
Yes, it is.
Right. Well, see you later.
Now, let's pause and think about that. Was Sarah's English correct? Yes. Grammatically, saying I am fine or yes is perfect. But how did Mark feel? He probably felt that Sarah did not want to talk to him. The answers were like stop signs. They stopped the flow of the energy. When you give a one-word answer, you are putting the pressure back on the other person to think of a new topic. Eventually, they get tired and they leave. This is what we want to avoid. We want to build a bridge, not a wall. Now, I want you to listen to the same conversation, but this time, Sarah will use the +1 technique. The rule is simple. Answer the question, and then add one small detail, just one. It can be a feeling, a time, a place, or a reason. Listen to the difference.
Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. How are you doing?
I am fine, thanks. I'm actually really happy because it is finally the weekend.
I know. It has been a long week. Do you come to this cafe often?
Yes, I do. I usually come here on Saturday mornings to read a book.
That sounds nice. Is the coffee good here?
Yes, it is delicious. You should try the latte. It's their specialty.
Thanks for the tip. Maybe I'll get one.
Did you hear the difference? The conversation felt alive. It felt warm. It felt friendly. And Sarah did not use complex grammar. She just added one extra piece of information. In the first answer, she added a reason, because it is finally the weekend. In the second answer, she added a time, on Saturday mornings. In the third answer, she added a recommendation. You should try the latte. This is the secret to sounding fluent. You do not need to speak fast, you just need to give a little bit more. Today, we are going to practice this together. We will break this down into different scenarios, so you can use this in your daily life. Whether you are talking about your hobbies, your work, or your weekend plans, the +1 technique works everywhere. We will practice listening, and then we will practice speaking. I want you to speak out loud during the pauses. Do not be shy. This is your safe practice space. Let's start with scenario 1, personal preferences. These are questions like, do you like or do you enjoy? This is very common when you are getting to know someone. The trap here is to just say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Let's learn how to expand this. We will focus on adding a feeling or a frequency as your +1 detail. Frequency means how often you do something. Listen to Mark ask a question about sports. Listen to the short answer first.
Do you like playing tennis?
Yes, I do. That stops the conversation. Now, listen to the +1 version. I will answer, and then I will add a detail about how often I play. Do you like playing tennis? Yes, I do. I try to play every Sunday with my brother. Now, it is your turn to practice. I want you to shadow me. Shadowing means repeating what I say exactly how I say it. Try to copy my speed and my melody. We will do this slowly. Listen and repeat. Yes, I do. I try to play every Sunday with my brother. Let's do it one more time. Focus on the word every. Yes, I do. I try to play every Sunday with my brother.
Excellent.
Now imagine Mark asks you about movies. The question is, do you like watching horror movies? If you hate them, do not just say no. Say no and then add a feeling as your detail. Listen to the example.
Do you like watching horror movies?
No, I don't. They make me feel too scared, so I prefer comedies. In this answer, the +1 detail was the feeling. They make me feel too scared. And we even added a second detail about what we prefer. This makes you sound very advanced. Let's practice this sentence. Listen and repeat. No, I don't. They make me feel too scared. And the second part? So I prefer comedies. Now let's put it all together. Smooth and connected. No, I don't. They make me feel too scared. So I prefer comedies. Very good. You are already creating better answers. If you are enjoying this lesson and you want to build a calm, steady habit of practicing English, make sure to subscribe to English Speaking Corner. We are here to help you grow, one calm lesson at a time. Let's move to scenario 2, daily routines and habits. People love to ask about your day or your lifestyle. Questions like, do you cook or do you drive to work are very common. Here, the best +1 detail is often a reason. Why do you do it or why do you not do it? Let's look at the topic of cooking. Mark asks Sarah if she cooks.
Do you cook much at home?
No. That sounded a little rude, didn't it? A flat no can sound defensive. Let's soften it with a reason. Listen to the better version.
Do you cook much at home?
No, not really. I am usually too tired after work, so I just order takeout. See how much friendlier that is? I am usually too tired after work. That is the reason. It helps Mark understand you. He might say, me too. Work is exhausting. Now you have a connection. Let's practice this response. We will start with the polite phrase, no, not really. Listen and repeat. No, not really. Now the reason. I am usually too tired after work. And the result. So I just order takeout. Let's try in the whole sentence. Take a breath. No, not really. I am usually too tired after work, so I just order takeout. Wonderful. Notice the rhythm. It is not flat. It goes up and down. Not really. Too tired. Try to feel that music when you speak. Let's try a yes answer for routines. Mark asks about your morning.
Do you wake up early?
Yes. Again, too short. Let's add a detail about what you do when you wake up.
Do you wake up early?
Yes, I am an early bird. I like to go for a run before breakfast. Here we used a nice idiom. I am an early bird. This means someone who likes mornings. And the +1 detail is the activity. I like to go for a run. Let's practice this. Listen and repeat. Yes, I am an early bird. I like to go for a run before breakfast. Now, the whole thing together. Yes, I am an early bird. I like to go for a run before breakfast. Great job. Are you feeling how much more complete these answers are? You are painting a picture for the listener. Instead of a black and white yes, you are giving them a colorful picture of your life. Now, let's move to scenario 3, the weekend and past events. This is classic small talk. On Monday morning, everyone asks, how was your weekend? Or, did you do anything fun? This is the most critical time to use the +1 technique. If you say, it was good, the conversation dies immediately. You must give one detail about what you did or where you went. Listen to the conversation.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was good.
Oh, good.
See? Now Mark has nothing to say. He is stuck. Now let's fix it. Sarah will add a place and a feeling.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was lovely. I went to the new park by the river. It was so peaceful. Now Mark has so many things he can ask. He can ask about the park. He can ask about the river. He can ask if it was crowded. You gave him gifts. You gave him topics. Let's practice this answer. Focus on the past tense verbs, was and went. Listen and repeat. Yes, it was lovely. I went to the new park by the river. It was so peaceful. Now, let's try to say it all together. Imagine you are actually remembering the nice weekend. Smile a little bit as you say it. It changes your voice. Yes, it was lovely. I went to the new park by the river. It was so peaceful. What if your weekend was boring? That is okay too. You can still use the +1 technique to be polite. You can say you relaxed.
Did you do anything special this weekend?
Not really. I just stayed home and cleaned the house. It was a quiet one.
Here, the detail is cleaned the house. It is a simple life detail, but it makes you sound human and relatable. Let's practice this honest answer. Listen and repeat. Not really. I just stayed home and cleaned the house. It was a quiet one. Let's combine them. Not really. I just stayed home and cleaned the house. It was a quiet one. Perfect. You are doing very well. We have covered preferences, routines, and past events. Now I want to teach you the ultimate secret weapon of conversation. This is the bounce back. Think of a conversation like a game of tennis. If I hit the ball to you and you catch it and hold it, the game stops. You have to hit the ball back. In English, the easiest way to hit the ball back is the phrase, "How about you?" This is part of the +1 technique. Your +1 can simply be returning the question. This is perfect when you don't have much to say, or when you want to be polite and show interest in the other person. Let's look at an example. Mark asks about travel.
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I love it. How about you? This is short, but it is very powerful. It forces Mark to speak, and it gives you a break. It allows you to listen and rest for a moment. Let's practice this simple structure. Answer plus feeling plus bounce back. Yes, I love it. How about you? Let's try it with a negative answer. Maybe Mark asks if you like spicy food. You don't.
Do you like spicy food?
No, I can't handle it. How about you? I can't handle it is a great phrase. It means your body doesn't tolerate it well. Let's practice this. No, I can't handle it. How about you? Now, let's try a variation. Instead of how about you, you can ask, what about you? It means exactly the same thing. Let's try that with a question about work.
Are you busy at work these days?
Yes, very busy. I have a big deadline coming up. What about you? Notice the structure. Answer, yes, very busy. Detail, deadline. Bounce back, what about you? This is the perfect structure for a professional conversation. It shows you are serious about your work, but you also care about your colleague. Let's practice this longer sequence. Yes, very busy. I have a big deadline coming up. What about you? Now, put it all together. Speak clearly and confidently. Yes, very busy. I have a big deadline coming up. What about you? Excellent. This bounce back technique will save you in many situations. Whenever you feel stuck or you feel the silence coming, just turn the question around. How about you? What do you think? It keeps the energy moving. We have time for one more important scenario. This is the I don't know scenario. Sometimes someone asks you a question and you genuinely do not know the answer. If you just say, I don't know, it can sound dismissive. It sounds like, I don't care. We want to use the +1 technique to show that we want to help, even if we don't know the answer. Imagine you are in the office. Mark asks you where the meeting room is.
Excuse me, do you know where room B is?
I don't know. This is not helpful. Mark feels lost. Let's add a +1 detail. The detail here is usually a suggestion or an offer to check.
Excuse me, do you know where room B is?
I'm not sure, actually, but I think Sarah knows. Let me ask her. Or simpler. I'm sorry, I don't know, but we can check the map on the wall. See the difference? You are solving the problem together. You are being a team player. Let's practice the phrase, I'm not sure, but. I'm not sure, actually. But I think Sarah knows. Let me ask her. And the other version, for when a stranger asks you for directions on the street.
Do you know what time the bus comes?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I usually take the train. Here, the +1 detail explains why you don't know. I usually take the train. This makes you sound polite, not ignorant. Let's practice. I'm sorry, I don't know. I usually take the train. Together now. I'm sorry, I don't know. I usually take the train. You have done so much work today. We have covered a lot of ground. We started with the problem of the short yes or no. We learned that these short answers act like stop signs in a conversation. We learned the +1 technique, adding a feeling, a time, a place, or a reason. We practiced talking about hobbies, habits, weekends, and work. And we learned the bounce back to keep the ball moving.
Now, I have a small challenge for you. We call this the 24-hour No Short Answers Challenge. For the next day, try to avoid giving a one-word answer. This applies to English, but you can even try it in your native language to get used to the feeling. If someone asks, "Are you hungry?" don't just say yes. Say, "Yes, I'm starving. I haven't eaten since breakfast." If someone asks, "Are you tired?" don't just say no. Say, "No, I feel great. I had a coffee." Force yourself to add that one detail. Observe how people react. You will notice that they smile more. They will talk to you more. The conversation will feel lighter and easier. You are taking the burden off their shoulders. Let's do one final review practice before we finish. I will ask you 3 questions. I want you to answer out loud using the +1 technique. I will give you a little pause to think and speak. You can invent the detail. It doesn't have to be true. Just practice the structure. Question number 1. Do you like listening to music? Did you add a detail? Maybe you said, yes, I listen to jazz every evening. Good. Question number 2. Did you watch TV yesterday? How did you do? Maybe you said, no, I was too busy working. Excellent. Question number 3. Do you have plans for tomorrow? Maybe you said, yes, I am going shopping with my friend. Or maybe, no, I am just going to relax at home. Both are perfect. Remember, fluency is not about knowing every word in the dictionary. Fluency is about flow. It is about connection. By using the +1 technique, you are creating flow. You are showing the world that you are ready to connect. Thank you for spending this time with me in the English Speaking Corner. You are taking real steps toward better English. Be proud of your effort today. Keep practicing, keep adding that one detail, and I will see you in the next calm lesson. Have a wonderful, confident day.